Hey guys, what's going on? This is Lewis here for a new video, and in this video I want to speak about my hardcore Ironman account. So recently I basically quit my main, and there is a big reason behind that, and I'm going to get further into that in a little bit. But first off I'm going to speak about the hardcore Ironman. So essentially what the hardcore Ironman is, I'm just going to say hello to my friend here. Hey man, making a video at the mo. Okay, so essentially what a hardcore Ironman is it's an Ironman account, so there is no trading between other players, there's no economy scape, you are alone on a journey, essentially, and your aim is to gather all of the resources for yourself, which you require to level up your skills, and you are restricted from many things. A few of those things include the duel arena, I believe, staked duel arena. I'm not too sure about friendly duel arena, but I know that you cannot stake other people. There is essentially no way of acquiring items through other players. I don't believe you can use the Falador party room. I don't believe you can even drop items for other people, and you can't pick up loot if you kill someone. You cannot PK their loot because, of course, that would break the concept of an Iron Man. So essentially, yeah, an Iron Man gathers all of his materials by himself, and it's a tough journey, it really is, and it adds that big level of difficulty to the game, which is extremely rewarding in the end, because you can look back and think, wow, I remember when I achieved that. And on normal accounts nowadays on RuneScape, they normally tend to revolve around gold and sort of microtransactions, which is definitely what my account began to revolve around when I was playing on my main account, the Lubear. I actually changed my name to PZI, but that doesn't matter now because I completely deleted everything on that account, including all of my dungeoneering supplies. I've deleted everything, guys. I'm not going back to that account. And this is the account that I'm focusing on now, and will be focusing on until I stop playing RuneScape, basically. Or at least I like to think so anyway. So yeah, a hardcore Iron Man is all of that. It's an Iron Man. However, if you die, your account gets permanently deleted. Now, you guys may think that's really stupid, but I think it's an absolute rush, and it's just such a great challenge. And you guys are going to be with me every step of the way. I'm going to be bringing out update videos like this every single week, telling you guys how I'm doing on my account, what I have improved on, what I need to improve on, and essentially just setting goals and targets to reach where I really, really want to be in game, which is right now Elf City. I would love to be in Elf City. And to have that accomplishment on a hardcore Ironman, for myself personally, is an absolute feat, and I'm just so excited to actually finally get there, because I have the willpower, I know I can do this, and you guys are going to be here to support me, and yeah, basically, I know my subscribers that I currently have, you are amazing people, and you always give me support on my videos. There's never any negativity. That almost became racist then. There's never any negativity, which is just absolutely amazing. So yeah, essentially hardcore Iron Man. And the reason I quit my main account is, yeah, because microtransactions on an Iron Man and a hardcore Iron Man, you actually cannot do. You cannot use the microtransactions such as the Solomon's General Store, bonds, anything like that. You can't use Treasure Hunter. So there is basically no way of paying to win the game. You are on your own. And it just gives me that feel where I can actually fully experience the game for once, rather than buy all of these items off the Grand Exchange. And I'll just learn so much about the game while I'm doing this, which is, I'm just really excited, guys, to get going on this Iron Man and to really get kick-started. So yeah, the main reason I did delete my main account and not playing it anymore is because the game is way too easy now. And I'm, that coming from a non-max person may sound very, very hypocritical and a bit stupid, really, because I haven't maxed. But I could max, guys. It's not hard to max on a non-Iron Man account. It really isn't. The game revolves around gold now, and it's just simple. Whereas on an Iron Man, getting gold and, actually achieving things isn't as easy as it would sound, because you actually have to go out and gather all of these materials for yourself. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it, and there's a lot of learning involved when it comes to an Iron Man, and you learn so much more about the game when you're playing an Iron Man when you're just playing a normal account, because on a normal account, all you do is buy stuff off the GE, whereas on an Iron Man, you guys actually physically have to go out there and get the stuff. which I think is awesome. So yeah, I am no longer playing my main account. So, I mean, I guess the first thing I really want to talk about is what I'm doing right now, and I'm currently doing RuneSpan, and I'm only doing this because I would like to AFK a skill right now, because I'm not really too interested in actually doing anything too productive right now on RuneScape, mainly because I'm actually going to sleep soon, and because I wanted to talk about, you know, what I want to do on my Ironman and stuff in this video, so I didn't want to do something too click intensive, because this is a one take video, and I am live commentating this, so I really don't want to mess up, and die, basically. So, yeah, my main goals right now, or I should say me and my friend Callum, Swallet Man, we are both actually playing our Ironman accounts together, we're questing together, and we're doing a lot of stuff together, just to make it that little bit less boring when we are doing gathering skills, because sometimes gathering skills like this can get quite tedious, especially when you're grinding them out and you're not actually enjoying it. Not to say that I don't enjoy gathering skills, I really do enjoy gathering on RuneScape, it's really relaxing, but sometimes it can just get very tedious and boring, and if you've got a friend there on Skype talking to you, it just makes it all that more better. And we actually do coursework with each other also over Skype, because we're actually doing ICT in college, so we're doing the same coursework together, so we're doing coursework while playing RuneScape, so it's a win-win situation, really. But yeah, my sort of base idea of this account right now is to get build myself a foundry for my skills, really, a foundation even. I want to get 20 in all of my stats to start off with, just so I can sort of, you know, get a brief idea of where I want to go next, because when you start off with level 1 in every single stat, it's very you kind of just want to level everything up at once, but if you get to 20 in every stat, you've got a brief idea of where you want to be going, and yeah, so that's essentially what I want to do right now. I also want to smash out a few quests. As you guys can see, I only have 14 quest points, and on my other account I had 331. So I do need to get going on the quests. As some of you guys may know, I really do enjoy doing quests. I've got no problem against it whatsoever. And I do know a lot of people that, you know, would say the complete opposite, and they absolutely hate quests and they get disgusted by them. But me personally, I've always been a bit of a quester. I've always enjoyed questing, and yeah, look at that cheeky little level 53 rune crafting right there. But yeah, I've always sort of enjoyed questing, so I'm going to be doing a lot of quests soon, probably trying to knock off basically all of the novice quests as soon as I can, and just getting all of that experience and all the different skills. And just seeing where that kind of takes me, really. And then I want to go and get my dungeoneering up so I can have access to the resource dungeon where I can mine iron ore, because there is actually a deposit box nearby, I believe Callum told me, so that's really, really nice. But yeah, my short-term goals, those are my short-term goals. My main long-term goal right now is actually just to get a fire cape and to get into Elf City. There are my two main long-term goals, and also to you know, get started up with Slayer and get some, you know, get Slayer on the go, because Slayer is really, really amazing right now. Drop tables are awesome, and you know, just the stuff that monsters can drop is it's so much more efficient to do Slayer and get monster drops than to actually gather from certain skills. Apart from raw fish, I don't believe anything drops a lot of raw fish, but logs and planks and, you know, rune essence, pure essence, all of that good stuff, Slayer monsters can drop a lot of that stuff, so yeah, that's why I want to get my Slayer up. But that's essentially it for this video, guys. That is all I really wanted to talk about. I'm actually going to be scheduling my videos for this account, because I want to keep it consistent for you guys, so that you guys know exactly when I'm going to be releasing a new video. So I'll be recording videos during the week on my achievements and goals that I have hit, and then I'll be implementing them into the next video, and it will work like that, sort of how most people work with the progress videos, and I'll be doing live commentary over those clips as well, as maybe even commentary after I've made the clips. It really just depends on how I feel about the situation and if the goal that I've hit is big enough. But yeah, guys, that is essentially it. That is my hardcore Ironman introduced to you guys. This is Domu Vortis. I have absolutely no idea what it means. I just thought it looked rather Latin. I thought it looked quite cool. My last hardcore Ironman was called Et Live, which means one life in Latin, and I actually died to a mugger while I was doing fishing because I wasn't paying any attention, but it was nowhere near as successful as this Ironman is becoming right now. Of course, my Ironman is nowhere near getting started, but at least I've actually gotten somewhere, and I now know to pay 100% attention to my account when I'm logged in, and when I'm not at the keyboard, I'll be logging out, because I've took that risk way too many times on my main account, and the amount of times I've died while doing that is stupid. And of course, it's just so much worse when you die in a hardcore Ironman. I don't want my account to get deleted. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you very, very much for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching. Leave a comment down below of what you guys may think about this. I'd really, really appreciate it. And I'd also appreciate some tips from you guys. If you guys have any tips on what I should do next, you're more than welcome to leave some suggestions. I'll definitely think about your suggestions and take them in, and maybe even mention them in the next video. It just depends on, how good the suggestion turned out, I guess. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. I've been the Lou Bear. You've been really fucking awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.